welcome to Guildrun. Heavy emphasis from solo leveling and stuff like that. Getting a guild of heroes to go dungeon type multi from overworld stuff. We're playing on one of the hardest of it outside of this one. Trying to get better before I try. So you start off here with modifiers, but you come up and you're adding a new. Obviously not going to. Most people start with. I'm going to start vital enemy purple base. Stop. We get less cards. Heroes surviving. Get less items. Our characters with enemies are deadlier, and the boss also. Basically, we're a person starting a new guild, trying to recruit from other guilds. Want to run a guild? I'll need you out. Hey, sorry. Guild leader, welcome. Walk you through. Run Chairman, Department of Affairs. Know what to monsters within and the report at that. Recruit your first breaker. Breakers are the name of heroes that we'll be going with. So, I said like big emphasis. Main guy here looks a lot like main lead. From big and we get our first choice. So one of the things unlock are these boss tokens. Get them driving to the boss. You get from hero, and then you also get a bonus that comes with. Heroes come with classes and specialty. High here is a warrior, think temporary health based. Warriors like. Does this sound a bit more clear? Does this sound more clear, honey? Yes? Okay. Alright. Just technical difficulties. Okay. So, as I was saying, each hero comes with a specialty thing that they kind of come with. They each have their kind of specialty things that they do. I is a warrior, meaning he deals damage basically by attacking, using attack, which is this orange thing to do their abilities. So like his, he charges up a big old strike, charges up a bunch of shields, and then he'll unleash damage based on how much shields he has left, plus some bonus. So he's about dealing damage and shielding and stuff like that. Duelists are all about attacking very quickly. Stall is something that happens after a certain amount of time. So like each attack she gains more and more attack speed. But after 15 seconds, she'll also start to do some bonus damage off of that, off of those attacks. It can be really strong. Nyx is also a duelist. He has Rush, which is a temporary bonus that happens at the start of fight. He gains a bunch of attack speed and attack, and that keeps happening every time he re-triggers this Rush ability, which he does every time he auto-attacks 12 times. So he can start like really ripping out multiple attacks, are really, really fast attacks, just triggering that over and over. So I've done some cool stuff with him too. So, and then each one has some special abilities that they'll get at various times. So I kind of want to try something a little different. I don't want to try her and try this ability here. However, I don't like that she comes with an item that benefits mages, because she's not really a mage. I guess I've also never done this for Kai. Oh, we could also try him too. He at least gives me some more worth doing. Sure. That's strong. But then, as you have your heroes, you can kind of position them around on this grid. He's kind of a frontliner. I'm going to just put him up front. Plus, he's melee, so damage hits pretty hard. Then we get some money, and then we can come to the store. So here we can buy items that benefit our heroes. We can buy relics that benefit us. And then we also have different other characters that we can kind of build into. Okay. Grace is pretty good to go with maybe both of these guys. Sure. Grab both these. So Reyna is also a shielding warrior, kind of like Kai is. She's a little different though. She gets shields every time that she unleashes her ability. She does like a 3-punch combo off of that. She's kind of like a boxer. And then hers are lasting, meaning they are permanent to her until she is taking damage and actually. And then Grace is a mystic. These are like kind of support-like people. She also does shielding. So she'll cast a shield on the lowest percent max HP hero for a bunch of shielding, and that lasts for 7 seconds. And they also get some healing off that. This can also resurrect heroes that have fallen. That's pretty good to start. This would actually be pretty good too, but I could freeze a shop to buy it later, but it's not that good that I want to freeze for it, I don't think. So just let that go on. Now we've got some extra heroes here, which we'll reposition to start our next fight. Then we get a starting bonus kind of thing. So we can get extra money per surviving hero, which combines with something we already have, so we could get a bunch of extra money with that. Rare item which gives crit to the holder. Crit's not bad. I could combo with some good stuff. The start of the combat 2 and 3, heroes permanently gain 10 attack speed. I kind of like that a lot. Each of them getting 20 more attack speed across the next couple battles would be. Okay. I'm going to kind of put her kind of back a little bit. Something kind of like that. And then she's a mystic, so I want her in the back not taking any damage. So you can see that little gray shielding there is their shield. And that was a big hit, dealing a whole bunch of damage killing that enemy. Yeah. That's basically it. So you can rank up your heroes by buying additional copies of them. So like I can rank up Reyna right now, which I do. So then when they rank up, they get one of their abilities. This is one I need to master. It just never seems that great to me. I don't think I'm going to take it. If you get a bunch of rush things going, I think it could be really good. I just don't think it's that great what she's doing. So either we're going to go Brawler, where she'll get more shields and then get attack off of those shields. Or we'll make her a duelist so she attacks faster and also deals some bonus damage off of that, and starts inflicting burn, which is damage over time. Go with that. Let's see. Could kind of get. Well, we can't afford that actually. I guess that's all we're doing. We can also have heroes here in our reserve. They don't really do anything unless they have an ability that triggers in the reserve. So there's no reason to buy any of these guys and put them back there unless they had that ability. I think she might be able to get one. Yeah, she can. Yeah, she could give like my Mystic more magic and more magic regen based on her own. So that'd be okay. But I'd have to get another copy first, so really worth doing it. Okay, so now we've got a choice of paths here. We can go get a relic with offensive properties, which would be pretty good. Or we could go get, we could rank up one of our heroes or get something that strengthens them up later. Go rank up, I guess. The hero. So this does come with a bit of a penalty. I'll lose basic stats for a couple fights, which is just basically our basic abilities and stuff. But I get a permanent bonus out of it, so it's worth the risk. Okay, this one I want to try on him. So he gains more shields from all sources, and he also has attack while he's shielded. The idea being that he creates his own shield, she also shields him, so both of those could be pretty good to just have him have a bunch of shield. We'll see. And over here you can kind of see how they're doing. Reina's definitely my top damage dealer, though Kai's doing a fair amount too. She's a mystic, so she's not doing damage, but she is doing healing. Not a bunch right now. It'll probably get better as we go on. If not, I'll replace those. Okay. Alright, options. We can do this. This actually goes pretty well with what we're doing right now. If it's a quest item, if we complete it, we'll gain 30 magic and 30 attack, which would benefit both Kai and Reina. Probably do that. Easy because all of them are doing that one. Let's see. This is also a really good item. It gives a crit, attack, magic. Also on cast, when they activate their ability, they'll gain attack, and each time they get hit, they'll gain magic. Might put that on Reina, because she's attacking much faster. So she's got 45 attack speed versus 24. So get much more benefit out of that magic, and both magic and the cast. Could reroll to look for some other stuff. I think I'm just gonna save right. Okay, so we can go a regular fight, or we can go for a challenge. Our challenge would be that we would take damage each second, but then I get a rare relic out of it, which would be pretty helpful. However, we still have the thing, I believe, where we have 20% reduced stats, so doing that into a challenge would probably not. I'd have to skip that the normal way. Puts it down. That's okay. Our other two heroes are doing fine. And then she'll come back to start the next fight, so she's already back. But I do lose a little bit of money for going down. This one's also pretty good. Inflict another quest. If we inflict 300 burn, we'll get 200 max HP and 25 attack. She's inflicting burn with her attacks. So easy to do. Grab that. There's 25 attack, but it's a common item, so not really worth probably spending money. We're gonna reroll, see if we can find some better stuff. We don't really inflict frost with any of our abilities, so that's not gonna be any good. Attack speed is okay. Omnivamp is like lifesteal on attacks. Pretty good, but give one more reroll. If I don't find anything, I might just save. Executioner's Blade, epic item. This is good. 50 crit 25 times, and then damage from the holder executes enemies below 15% max HP. That's pretty good. I can give that to her. Sure. Pass up on an epic item. Yeah, nothing here that fancy yet. Go with that. Save our money. The Deader. Faceless creature drifts towards your guild. It draws a scroll from its sleeve and unfurls it to reveal a mess of swirly, inky alien runes. The runes thoughtfully rearrange themselves into symbols your heroes can recognize. I have Relic if you have Shard. So choose from 3 common relics, earn 5 fewer shards for your next combat victory. I could just get a regular item. I haven't done this because I haven't really wanted to lose the money, but I'm wondering, I kind of just want to see how this works. So let's do this. We get Mage Medallion, 25 magic. I could give it to her, just giving her better shields. Vanguards gain 200 max HP. I don't have any Vanguards. That would be the, there's a green symbol here. Class. Start combat, gain 400 lasting shields. That's not bad. Or we can go second day. So I can choose from 3 rare relics and earn 15 fewer shards. That's how this works. Okay, sure. See something better. Okay. Every 2 stall triggers, gain a shard. I only have 1 stall trigger, I believe. Yeah. So that wouldn't give me much. There's an assassin combat. Heroes gain stealth. Don't have an assassin. Brushes. All these actually count. Follow that. Choose from 3 epic relics. Earn 15 fewer shards for your next combat victory. Heroes take damage equal to 10% max HP at the start of every combat. What in the world? That sounds unpleasant. Yikes. These are so bad that I don't know. Sure. For a mystic cast after stall 15, they give the nearest hero magic and attack equal to 6% of their mana regen. That's bad. Start combat if no heroes in your combat share a class. Then, well, I have 2 that share a class. That is one. Unearth trigger. Don't have any rushes. So I guess this. All right. That's great, but we're doing. Okay. That's scary. Oh, she already finished that. Also got my shield quest done, so now I have additional attack and magic. That fits both my guys. Win 3 fights, get 25 shards. I don't want something for the boss that I'm about to fight. And a regen. Common items, not that great. This is the Vanguard symbol that was being referenced with the other thing. This is very good. Roll. Hey, that worked. Yep.
This is going better than I expected.
Okay, what do I still need to do for her? Benevolent or Radiant? Benevolent on cast after stall 20 permanently give the target primary stats of each of their classes. Cool. Or Mystic Shield a hero, give that hero 8 attack and magic. That actually works for both of my guys pretty well. Sure, go with that. Makes them better every time that she counts. That's about all I can afford. I might just gift this just to have some health coming back to him that he's lost, as well as the extra defense to kind of reduce some damage he takes. I'm not sure if it does anything until you get to 100, but hard. Not sure about this. Might lose to the boss. But we have this emergency rewind here, and it will trigger if we are defeated. And will give us a chunk of money. So it'll give us 60 shards if we lose. That's one of our backup option if we do die. We do lose. And we can go back to the shop, get stronger, and then try again. Alright. Oh. Too bad. I'm a little concerned about... Oh, okay, fine. I wasn't really looking at the boss's health, but I don't win. Okay. Still work on the burn quest. Look money. Alright. Now we can come here. Alright, so this is the symbol we kind of want to look for to put people here in our reserve. After stall 15, tanks and mages gain 40 defense. We don't have any tanks, so that's not the biggest deal, but she could become our tank. Let's see. By 30,000 shield, and that would increase our team size. So there's always one that immediately increases your team size, and then one that's like a quest that will increase it later. That seems pretty fine for us because, again, all our guys that do shielding. So that's actually kind of good for us. Let's see. For an enemy with 100 or more burn dies, damage all enemies in a large area around them equal to 50% of their... I might be able to get the burn on them enough for that to be beneficial. Our combat here is in the front row gain HP and defense. It's not bad. I guess I could go with these two. So I'd be inflicting more burn, and then I can do this. So let's go with that. So this gives me, on each auto attack, I'll inflict 1 burn. So I'm gonna put that on her. I think I'll keep her with the crit item, I guess. And I'll give this spellblade over to him. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I'll do. Though this also works better for her because she auto attacks more. Maybe let's go with that, I guess. Let's give him the crit, I guess. Really, all those just work better for her. But okay, let's go with that. Try that out. I can rank up Reyna again, and then she can get that back. Alright.
Next time.
That died very fast. Well, that's not good. Oh, I got more max HP, so that's something. So our emergency rewind went off, so we've got a bunch of money now. That's some extra damage, sure. Huh. He's not bad. I might pick him up for the time being until my thing pops so I can get another guy in the fight. The one, he's already rank A, so he's already got 2 additional abilities. He also inflicts burn damage, which works well with what we picked up here. Also just a big ball of health.
So this is where the world sends me next.
Let's do that. I'm not sure where to put this. I'll just put it on him. I don't know if that'll help. That'll do that much good. Kind of doesn't go with what we just got here with our shield reprisor, but that works, I guess. That helps complete the shielding for that. Also triggers that. Damage for shields. This will give me 15% max HP shield per mystic. I have 1 mystic, so that's a pretty good chunk of shielding. I'm not sure what order this goes in, if he gains max HP first and then that goes off. Be nice one that order. I don't know if that's the order it goes in though. Alright, let's see if that helps. Oh, that definitely did something. I think the relic went off and a couple of those enemies blew up and like killed. Yep. So we got 26,000 extra damage off of that of those enemies blowing up. That works. All right. Cool. Let's see. This gives me 1 shard per fight, but with that many fights left, that's going to be that helpful. Just a good chunk of HP and some defense. Sure. Our combat inflict poison per tank. I don't have any tanks. This is pretty good too. Better than this. Yeah. This. Install trigger if held by a tank. I don't think so. We'll go with this. So enlarging vest, 200 max HP, 10 HP per second, and 20 seconds he'll gain 20% max HP and get just bigger. Or physically just be bigger. I don't have too much money left, so go with that. Let's go here. So we have two options: single combat where it goes one-on-one. I pick one guy to fight one thing. If it wins, if they win, they get some bonus from it. Or this, where they all work together to kill something within a certain amount of time. I always pick this one and lose. So I'm gonna go with this. This time, I'm gonna have a ton of damage. I'm gonna kill it. But I have to kill it in 20 seconds, and if I do, I'll get 10 bucks to spin.
Again.
Okay, that was the correct choice. I took 14 seconds. I want to be able to kill the other one. Okay. Let's go over this way. Because most of the enemies are here, so when these start to blow up, I want it to kill. Be a little closer together. Yeah, those explosions are... That's a cool item. It is legendary, so it makes sense that it would be pretty strong. Okay, let's see. Start combat. If the holder is the only hero in the back 2 rows, they gain 50 starting mana and 50 crit. That's not bad for her. It increases her shielding a lot. I would give her a ton of extra shielding. I don't think the crit would help her much. But having it start with some mana would also mean that she'd be able to cast it almost immediately. Pretty good. Sure. Toss that on her. Also keep her in the back, so it just aligns with what we're doing. Whenever warrior kills, they gain attack, heal, and gain mana. That's pretty... A little too expensive though. I could sell items. This is only 3. I could also let this guy go and get money for that too. Also freeze and just buy it next round. Sure, let's try that. Okay. Feel a little bit better about the trying to go for the challenge. We also don't have a life, so if we lose, we're just out. Go for it. Let's get for the biscuit. A little concerned. These guys are gonna jump on. Their ability is they jump to the lowest health enemy and damage to it. And they immediately start battle by jumping in the enemy back line. So I think I'm just gonna back up like this. That way, when they jump, my guys will just fall around. This isn't looking. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. Well, that happens sometimes. Kind of interesting thing is, like, all this is supposed to be that, like, he was, like, thinking about this process and, like, imagined it happening, I guess. Or has some ability where he can, like, rewind time or something. Okay. Try again. Okay. So, Irene again. With Survivor Charm this time. Gain extra money for each surviving hero. Grace to start with this time. where I could have a bigger team to start with, but they each would have less items to work with. I don't think I like that one too. This is kind of fun. Omnivamp means that they would start with the ability to gain life off their attacks. His thing is he will attack faster as the fight goes on, so he could actually start to really pull back a lot of that health that he's... Let's try it. He also goes into rush abilities.
Let's wreck this
I always want to try like a more rush-based team. So, might be a good chance to do that. Here's Irene again. You can do stuff with rush. I could go with her. I think these other guys are pretty good for rush. Go with that.
I'll win medals again for our guild.
Maybe put this on her so she has even more attack speed to start off. The other part doesn't work very well because we don't have a way to gain money yet. But we might be able to find one. Sure. Get it. The attack speed is good enough. The Omnivamp is also pretty decent. Okay, so we can get more money per hero. We can get cheaper items. Or we can give a hero permanent bonus. Kind of like the defense bonus. It gets him pretty close to be able to take half damage. Good. Oh, let's do that. Put on him. Kind of our front person right now, so defense up quickly could be nice. He's just slowly attacking faster, faster, faster. Oh, he's kind of a good combo. He has a way of gaining shards. He also has a way of triggering a rush. I also haven't used that ability. Sure, let's go with it.
Very well. I'll join your little guild.
I kind of want this runic buckler to throw on him so that he has more defense. Don't know if that's worth saving for. Because he doesn't do too much with defense, it just is helpful. So I think I'm gonna pass on it. I want to get like a rank up instead or something. I could also just get a defensive thing here. Or do I want something offensive? Let's go defensive. Defense when I hold inflicts debuffs. We don't really have any debuffs we're doing. That would be like poison, burn, frost. Our combat heroes gain some shields. Or oh, this one's really good for him. 200 max HP on rush. He gains shields. So when his own ability goes off, he'll get shielding, which will give him some temporary health. It also can go off multiple times, so he can keep getting more. So that's actually pretty good. But up here someplace, just kind of scoot her up one more. Nice, got some money on. So his ability is he'll devour. He's like a vampire. So his ability is that he'll bite an enemy. If it kills them, we gain some money. Got a couple extra bucks there. I've had some builds where he just like jumps around and like kills everything because he keeps hitting all the low health enemies. This came back, but now we have our health item on him, so it really is helpful anymore. We don't have any mages, otherwise this would have been good. I think he could turn into a mage. Yeah, he can. Which is really strong. This is really strong. But we kind of want to go for the rush thing. Is what we do. Nice. But I rank up.
One rep at a time.
Okay. So we're gonna go with this one. I haven't done this one before on her, so I still need to master it. And it works with our rush idea. So she now has that activated ability. Hold down lightning, dealing 18 damage per stall, and rush triggered this game. So we've already triggered 11 rushes. So it started doing 198 damage to all enemies. Maybe not to all, maybe it's just to yeah, so it should work pretty well. Try and do. We don't have anything that inflicts poison, so that's not helpful for us. Here. I'm just gonna save my money for right now. If I roll, I probably won't be able to afford too much. Can I beat the challenge? Heroes have 20% decreased basic stats. Sure, let's try it. Might be a little sketchy, but ranked up, so so far we're doing all right. Yep, that we're good. Sweet. Got away with doing that. Heroes gain more HP. That one's fine. Combat victory generates shards. That one's fine too. Doesn't help us a lot soon, but over time that'll give us some extra stuff to work with. I'm just gonna take the extra map. That's good for basically everybody, but especially for our front guy. We don't do debuffs. That's not bad. We can turn him into a tank and give him a bunch of defense. So anything that triggers off of tank abilities would be would affect him now. Good. Sure, let's go that. I'll swap that out maybe for that for the time being. Let's see. Maybe we rank them up. We can put both of them on. When was reserves? I don't have anybody in my reserves. Do I want any of this? I'm gonna reroll at least. Stall 10 and 20, inflict poison. Poison just damage over time, but not that much. That's that great. Also, I got too much that would be working for him. I think I'm still gonna reroll. Hey, whoa. Guess we're freezing for that. I'm gonna grab this too. Put that on her. So it gives her attack speed and attack. Attack is just what she hits with. And then if I put a hero in front of her, both her and that hero both gain bonus attack off of that every round. So it just stacks up over time. I'm gonna throw this on him, turn him tank, and get a lot more defense. Just throw that over there. Freeze that by after the fight. Okay. I guess we'll go to the durable enemy again. I don't really want... So this is an endurance battle, so survive as long as you can against mortal enemies to earn money. We do these trials, we don't lose if we die or anything like that. But I don't have anything that really makes my guy stay alive for very long. Like I have the Omnivamp, so that does a little bit. But I don't have anybody like healing them. So. It's a turtle again. And kill it to get dollars. Okay, so this, go like this, and then I'll put her like here. So then she gets 6 attacks and he'll get 6 attack. Putting on him isn't that useful. His ability doesn't use attack as its like stat. So you can kind of see the 2 stats there. So it's magic, it's on the vamp, and crit. Those are like the 3 things he uses. So attack doesn't help. Like it helps when he just like hits things, but it's not really how he deals with it. So put it on him. At least his attack does do something because he has the Omnivamp, and he does also boost his own attack. So. Choice again. 15 seconds. Kind of scoot over a little bit. This enemy's over here. I don't want to get like a bunch of stuff. Okay. Our dude went down, but survived long enough to allow my other guys to do things. Alright.
I'm not gonna hold back.
Now, these abilities are based purely on your class. So, on Duelist. So, I can get where now she's also passing on attack speed both to herself and to somebody else. Good. Auto attack gain 1 crit and 1 attack per debuff. I don't have any debuffs, so that's not. Duelist gain 1 attack speed per stall trigger this game. That's not 5 attacks. Nope. This one. Okay. I don't really have much more. That. Okay. I have to reposition. Okay. So now at our campfire before the boss. I can't remember if I showed this or talked about this, but you can choose some different things you can do. You can retrain, which means you can change one of their abilities if you don't like it. Or you can rank up one of your heroes if they're weak. So I'm going to rank up my...
I'm still ugly. What?
Okay, for him, I haven't finished with Enraged or the Brute. The two that I kind of want to try out. We'll go with Enraged. It gives him more attack speed and also more that lifesteal Omnivamp and a stack. So if he keeps doing it, and it keeps going off, we'll keep getting more and more. Nice. That also lets me put this back on him. Item slot. He got significantly strong. That should help. A little concerned about how close I have to be. I have to position kind of like this because she wants to only be next to one for this, and then she wants one person in front of her for that. So I think that's the combo I wanted. Either of those really help.
Come on.
Looking pretty good. I'm a little concerned about how low his health gets, but I'll work on that stuff. He takes poison damage. Doesn't help me much. I'm not poison. I don't have any mystics. This is pretty good. This gives a bunch of magic. Also gives mana and crit. Works pretty well for him. I want to keep him going. I'd also swap in somebody new and just let him go. Or just put him to the side for right now. Not a bad idea. He hasn't done too much. Also getting a tank in there would be pretty good. Like another one. Or a more dedicated tank. But I can put this on him and he'd have a lot more. I think I'm going to go with that. Then I can do this, and now he has 227 defense. So each 100 is like fraction, so at 200 defense, he's only taking 1/3 he would otherwise. That makes him significantly. Let's see. Does this magic still help anybody? It does help her ability, but only a little bit, not that much. It's only be like a little bit of damage. So the crit would be pretty good. It also means our ability goes off pretty fast. Sure, grab it. Nice item. Could always throw it on somebody else later. Deal damage with active abilities. That's not bad. Her active ability deals a pretty good chunk of damage. I could do that pretty fast. Sure, try that. Let him sit back here for now. I might rank him up later or get somebody else. We'll see. Okay, so let's rearrange. So now I want her here. Oops. And back him up. So she's in the back 2 rows by herself for that. She has him in front of her still to do the attack from this and the attack speed from this. He's now up front, so he can tank and do a lot more of that for us. And then he's a little bit safer now. So he can deal his damage a little better. Good. He's still not doing too much, but so long as he's kind of doing his thing for a while, basically if he goes down, he can start tanking the rest of the damage, and hopefully we'll have a bunch of like lifesteal and attack and stuff to kind of keep him up for a while. And I already did that, so now I already have another slot for my heroes. Nice, and I get to rank them up.
Go on. Be scared.
Alright, so rush abilities last longer, so his thing here where he gains more attack will last longer. Let's see. Really about it. It's the only thing rush ability I really have going off, so that doesn't seem bad. On auto attack or when auto attacked, inflict burn. It's not bad. Time each combat this hero goes below 50% max HP, they gain a bunch of shields and then deal damage to adjacent enemies. That seems pretty good. Sure, let's go with that. I'll keep him up even longer. I don't have a Mystic in combat, so this isn't useful. It'd be good if I did have one though. Ooh, this is really good. So gain attack speed and crit. If they're in the back, all in the back row, we triple it. So it'd be like 60 attack speed and like 45 crit. A lot of stuff. I'll probably put that in for this. So maybe we move that over to put on him. Kind of like that. Put it here. So he gets more of that Omnivamp he's stacking. Attack speed. The Omnivamp would be good for him, but I'm not too concerned about what he's doing. I'd also get him. He's also pretty good. There'd be a couple other rush triggers for her ability. That's pretty good. But, oh, I can't even buy this. Maybe I freeze them. I do want that for her. We'll keep this here for, whoops. Keep this here for now. But I'll get this for her and maybe also pick up this guy too. 3 paths. A 3-way fork in the road to the left, a quiet meadow to the middle, a chasm split with jagged pillars to the right, a dark forest of bone white tree. I can gain a protection crystal. This is just a temporary thing that kind of gives you some bonuses for a little bit, but I never really take this because it's very temporary. You basically want to take that if you're like in trouble. Gain more money for 2 fights, but we lose stats for those 2 fights. Or we can choose through 3 epics. We get it after the next fight, but we get 15% reduced basic stats for those. I want to go with this. Let's go. Trigger Rusher, stall 25 times. If that afterwards, if we trigger them, we gain attack speed and defense for doing it. Sounds pretty good. Whenever a mage casts, they deal damage. I don't have any mages. Whenever an enemy takes poison or burn damage, heal all adjacent enemies to them for that amount of damage. All adjacent heroes. That could be good if I pick up the guy on the shot that deals burn damage, but I'm just going to go with this. We're going rush pretty often, so that will be. Okay. Let's kind of scoot over a little bit like this. Launch you off to the side a little bit. Okay, just one enemy went down. Little us. Okay, we're good. Nice. Cool. Alright. We will take him. He has 2 rush abilities we kind of like. He also gives a bunch of health to this guy, which is pretty good.
So this is where the world
So
sends me
swap that out.
next.
I think it's time to sell him. He's gonna do very much for us. And we'll get this that we wanted. Okay, so this is gonna go over here, and then she'll get this. And he'll get some attack speed and some more life steal for his abilities. And she's about to get a ton of attack speed and crit. I wonder if I messed something up. Oh, she's not in the back. Oh, and plus he just got dropped, so he's somewhere else. Anyway. Okay. I still need to trigger that so that doesn't immediately activate. All 15 enemies have increased stats, and then random. Sure, try this. We do stuff pretty fast, so we can kind of dig through this stuff before we get too overwhelmed. We want her back here, so this and this both trigger. Alright, because if she's here, that doesn't go. I want to be here. Alright. Looking pretty good.
Come on.
That looks less good. I think he's good to go now. Oh, getting a little concerned.
Come on.
Whew, that was close. Got it though. Alright, for Rush 10, duelists gain a bunch of attack speed. Holy cow. Or we can generate shards. We don't want to do that. Our combat, if all heroes in combat share a class, all heroes gain basic stats. I am almost able to do that. I don't think we'd be okay with dropping her out. I think she's like all of our damage. So we can't really do that. So we're just going to do this. Another rush trigger, plus she gets a bunch of attack speed. Let's see. Ooh, that seems really good. Start combat if there are no heroes within 2x of the holder of the 2x of the holder's attacks hit the nearest enemy to their target for 50%. So basically she's hitting 2 people instead of 1. Oh, but I can't do that because she has 2 abilities where I want her to be close to somebody. Oh, which I'm breaking because of... Oh, crap. Well, this isn't the best combination. Okay. But she's not getting her permanent attack speed bonus anymore, and she's not also giving the permanent attack anymore. I mean, she's scaled a good bit off of those, so I guess it's not the worst thing. It does kind of suck that none of those things are now working. Okay, well. What's that? Rush abilities last longer, not a big deal. I guess for him it might be kind of... Sure. So I guess I could work this on her. I could swap this out, sell it, and buy this. Sure. That's not doing anything. Buy that. I just need to reposition. Alright, so now we have our guild banner. We gotta decide what we're putting on it. So Vanguard design, duelist, or tank. It just basically gives you a relic for that class. Since we have 3 Vanguards, probably a Vanguard relic would probably be good. Rush 10 Vanguards gain 1 attack and 1 defense per 25 health. That's pretty good. Our Vanguard auto attacks, they inflict burn. Okay. Our Vanguard is auto attack, they inflict burn. That is better. Another rush trigger is just pretty good. Need to scale her stuff. I'm gonna go with this. You'll burn when they hit. I can spread out a lot of. Okay, so I need her to be a little bit away from everybody. That works. Okay, that's too close. That's a good reposition like that, and that kind of works. I like that because then she's like a little bit more protected over in the corner. A little concerned that these guys are going to jump on her. Oh, well, that one didn't last very long, so I guess that was a non-issue. Okay, that worked out. When reflected, hero inflicts frost, they gain shield, 6 shields per frost inflicted. That is fantastic on certain heroes. We're not doing any frost, so that's not right now. None of this stuff is pretty good, very good. Looking, start combat. Heroes in the front row gain 400 max HP and grow in size. That's pretty good. Here, let's go with that. Might have to reposition a little bit more. Even just for him, though, that's pretty good. Because that gives him more health regen. Also gives him more shields. More damage over time. Yeah, it's all pretty good for him. That guy. Alright, off we go. First the kiss. Frog here. The guild wanders upon an ornate stone temple. The door of the temple is blocked by the weathered statue of a strange monster. The statue's true form has been lost to time, but its wide mouth and squat frame vaguely resemble that of a frog. The statue whispers into the minds of heroes, not in language they recognize, but in a wave of pure intent. Kiss me, free me. So we can get on the cheek. We'll get this relic. Makes the rush stuff last longer, not that great, especially for minus 15 defense permanent. Alright, precision lattice. Each hero's first attack against each enemy gains 250 crit. Also not good. Why is that even worse? I feel like these should be a little bit. This one would be just a bunch of max health because nobody really gets shields. I guess he does. He makes some shield. Choose a B rank or higher hero. Randomly retrain their B rank specialization into another one. Get a rare item. What could you wind up with? This be okay, I guess. He gets retrained. Yeah, okay. Sure, do that. Go on thing. Won't know until we kind of go forward. We got Searing Launcher. Okay, it's not bad. So he'll deal a bunch of damage, inflict burn based on how many rush triggers. So he'll inflict 240 burn. I'm not sure where. I think it might just be the one target. But okay, that works. Okay, so I want kind of all these guys to be in front to get the 400 max HP. So we'll try it like that. See how that goes. Okay. Right, that worked. Okay, now when we trigger that rush, our heroes will gain attack speed and defense. Good. Crit, we heal and gain mana. Not bad. She has some decent crit and attacks very quickly, so I could get her some additional mana to trigger her active ability. Be good. He has a little bit of crit. It might help him do his rampage a little faster. I have a bunch of money, so that's pretty good, I guess. Start combat, there is exactly one here in front of this holder. They both permanently gain max HP. Pretty good. Sure, take that. Oh, I forgot I have this spiked plate. I'm supposed to go here. Oops. I want that. This. Oh. Back ability on this. Whenever assassin crits, they inflict poison. Don't have any assassins. Stuff helps too much. There's a rush ability, but magic for shards. Common. Mages and mystics gain magic, but mages. That's not bad. Attack, magic, crit. Just don't know who I'd put that on that would really benefit from it. Attack an Omnivamp. Could be good kind of for him. I don't think any of this is that beneficial. Keep looking. Omnivamp. Cast Inflict Frost. Eh. It's kind of isn't bad on him. Not bad on him. Sure. Really fine. Oh, I didn't even notice this S-class guy standing here. What do you got? Start combat for each tank in combat, inflict poison on all enemies and gives 35%. Have defense to all heroes. Pretty good. Actually could be really good. I could switch this to somebody to turn them into a tank. And you get a big old chunk of defense off that. Or just put him in place of somebody. Start combat's heroes in the back row. Gain defense. Your gains plus 20% defense for each enemy targeting it. Ooh. That was a really good tank. Sure, I'm gonna go with that. I think that's gonna go in for him. That. Put that over there instead. Swap out. Try that out. Might be better to drop out Ming though. Sure, let's go with Ming out instead. What if we do this? Put that there, and then we turn you. Then we have 3 tanks all up front. So we gain a bunch of defense to everybody. Do a bunch of poison damage, everything. I like that. So put that in there. Go with that. Doesn't have any rush abilities, but that's just I don't know. Sounds kind of like what order. Alright, none of this stuff is useful. Let's reroll. Start combat. Heroes in the front row gain max HP and defense. That's perfect for what we're doing. For me. He'll gain mana on cast, heal. That's actually really good for him. As he gains max HP and then also heals every time his thing goes off. And the if he kills something, then that'll go off again pretty quickly. It'd also be pretty good for her too if she kills something that really just goes off faster. Just the rest of it's not that good for her. I'll take it. Let's forget this stuff. I have so much stuff hanging out. Let's just do in the back. Warriors gain stuff. After still 20 duelists gain attack speed and crit. That's pretty good. After 20 seconds, all of a sudden she gains a big old chunk to attack speed and crit.
Sounds like my kind of trouble.
You spend money. Let's see. What can you get? So, Vanguard. Give me health regen from the back. Give them more attack. Those things you could do from being in the back. Sure, let's try and find one.
The rift is teaching us.
I didn't get any of those. This all kind of sucks. For that, because it combines with whatever else we're doing there. It look more burn. Okay, what's up? Okay. So we have this helmet. Start of combat. There's a exact one here in front of them. They both gain max HP. I guess we'll put that there and do this. Yes. Let's see. I guess this can just go over there. I want him to have mage robes, I guess. Oh, I guess wherever this was going doesn't go anymore. I don't know how well I planned this out. Okay. I don't really have a place for that anymore. Alright, let's just go with that, I guess. Got this. A little concerned that it looks like we got dead. Cool. What? That's the end of the basic run. Now we go into this endless mode where we just try and survive as long as we can. This is our last time to buy anything. Make sure what we get is good. Get this, increase our team size again. We just have to get up to a certain amount of money, which we'll do eventually, but soon. And do this. We are now inflicts poison, so this actually does do stuff. Defense and magic per debuffs. It does benefit most everybody a little bit out of the map. I guess it benefits these two. It will benefit him when we get him back. Spiked plates, Squire's helmet. I guess let's go more items that they can use. We'll go this to be able to get more team side. I don't think this is that useful. Maybe I should have tried to retrain her. Change that scaling speed thing. Is that my... Yeah, that comes up. I might cut off. Do I want this, or do I want to change it at... Sell that, I could get this, where we gain the defense and magic for the debuffs. Or I could just buy this, or I could also turn it in and buy another spot plate. I'd rather turn in... 40 max HP is not much at this point. Both of them going off and giving him like 80 every round. Decent. Sure, let's do that again. That there. Yes, I could put that on her. Something for her to have. Let's do her ability a little faster. Okay, let's go with that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna back him up. That. See how long we can go. Got a lot of room for items, so anything that can give me items benefit. But those are kind of rare in the end. Like every 3 or 4 fights, you go and get something. Get a rare relic or get a permanent attack speed boost. Boosting her attack speed seems like it'd be pretty good. Maybe better than any kind of rare relic I might find. This is actually kind of the smallest number of relics I know. Maybe a lot more relics. Never found anything that was that good. Arenas. Oh, I forgot. I'm not gonna get... This is a waste. Forgot I don't actually get shards. I'm so used to having somebody on my team that generates shards that this builds up. I don't get anything. Right. Or I get no shards. This is never gonna... I get some other... Make money. Her ability is just going up all the time. Almost all of her damage just from this ability here. Big relic, retrain. Try and retrain this, or I could just hope that whatever epic thing I get could be helpful. Let's see if we can get something else. On Rush Trigger, give heroes crit. That works. Good. Get some crit off his thing going off and everything off. My main source of rushes. Unless I swap him in. This But then I lose out on some defense from this. I think is kind of important. Little scared. Barely got through that. Run's probably not gonna go very. Kind of a weirder team combo I put together here. Didn't quite get some of the stuff that would have made it like really pop off. Really holds the line for quite a while though. Oh. How much damage did he just like take? Blocked a lot of damage and then a lot. A relic, retrain, epic item. Let's see, on cast from frost, not really doing frost stuff. Ooh, it's a lot of extra attack speed. Tries to remove 30% debuffs from the holder. That's not that useful. Alright. Okay, so then who needs benefit from magic? Like him. Whatever. Off for it though. I'm dead. Not my best, but still won. Yeah, so some of my best ones have gotten up to floor 15. So, like 6 more passes. Yeah. Just didn't get very many good relics that worked very well. And then I think I messed up my items a few times too. Just could have had a lot more going on. Oh, still won. Those are pretty well. Yep, that's Guildrun. The basic idea. So, things you get to do is kind of like what I was doing, try out different abilities on different characters. Each has like these mastery things you can go for the different versions of their first ability that you get. First one is character specific, the other two are class specific. So like Rip as a Vanguard could only get Vanguard talents. If they have multiple, they can get both. So like he get tank or Vanguard. Actually, he's just a tank. Both these are tank versions. He was Vanguard and tank, so he could have gotten one. He could have gotten either one. Just kind of varies. That's what makes it interesting. You get all these different options and things you can try out as you play. Yeah, that's Guildrun. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be playing this one off and on. It's really been a lot of fun. So, I see more of it on the channel. See you next time.